Hi, John here again with VoWac Publishing. I don't know if you can see my face or not. We're kind of hiding my hat here. I want to talk to you about a couple of products that we have that a lot of people don't realize what they are or even that they're available. So very quickly, it used to be on a CD. It's now on a flash drive, but it was the preschool activities pages. It deals with letter recognition, spatial relations, numbers, shapes, colors, pre-writing activities, and these are just some of the pages that are in there. One of the things that's in here is when you order the VoWac Big Books, you will find the blackline masters for the activities that go along with the big book, which is kind of nice. And that would be these pages right here. These are the mazes. Kind of give you an idea of what's here. But these are some of the blackline masters, some of the pages that are from the big books. So when you do the activity with your class, and then if you want to do an in-seat activity with your young kids, then you can go ahead and do some of these things. So that's the preschool activities flash drive, and kind of neat. We don't deal with the social aspects a lot with our preschool program, but we do deal with the academics. So the other thing that's on there before I close this up is there are some sound bites on there, so that if you're doing a listening center or something, kids can clearly hear the short A, ant on apple, A, B, bat and ball, B, and we do that through the entire alphabet A through Z. So that's one of the products available from the preschool portion of things. Also with the preschool, and this could be with kindergarten too, this is a relatively new product called Paint With Me. And there are 26 and 5, 31, 32 pages, I believe, of pictures. And each page has its own paint palette. So all you really need is a Dixie cup and a little water and a Q-tip or a small brush, and kids can check out their artistic abilities. And so this is called Paint With Me. And that's also, you can order these online or on the from the order form or whatever. Kindergarten and preschool, there's a coloring book for the pictures. These are basically some of the same pictures, a little bit bigger format. These come with stickers that go over these pages, colored stickers, so that when the child is done coloring, you can put a sticker on it to show that they're done. Also on this is, here's the stickers. Also on this is a guide to preschool readiness. So there's a checklist for preschool, what your kids should know in certain content areas before they go to preschool. And then we follow that up that if you are looking for a report card, there's a preschool report card. There's also a kindergarten readiness checklist, and we follow that up with a report card for kindergarten if you're interested in that. But that's the coloring and sticker book, and that's also available online or on the order form, however you'd like to do that. And then moving along with some of the kindergarten things, this was written by Carrie Leibel, called Kids Are Characters, and there are programs that kids can act out, and it's all scripted. There's ideas for costuming, setting, those kinds of things, props, decorations, and it's just a little bit of everything. Cute book. Kids have a lot of fun with this. Also with kindergarten, we talked about word bank books. This is the kindergarten word bank book. It is alphabetized A through Z, and we have the letter, the catchphrase, in the background there's the graphic. And so as kids are writing their own vocabulary words, they can add them to their own word bank book and kind of create their own personal dictionary as they're learning vocabulary. And that's kind of some of the few things for pre-K and K. For the first grade level, you know, we talk about word bank books. This is a CLOVER word bank book, and this deals with CLOVER. And then as kids are writing their troublesome words or problem words that they have to study, we've broken this book down not alphabetically, but we've broken it down by syllable types. So we have closed syllables, open syllables, vowel, consonant, silent E, vowel teams, R control, and consonant LE. And then in the back we have the boxed words. So that's just another way to put. I lost my train of thought. Keep going. So, and then they have boxed words. That's just another way kids can keep track of the vocabulary and the words that give them problems, and they can take this home to study. They can show mom and dad, grandpa, grandma, auntie, uncle, what kind of things that they're learning in school. For the upper level kids, and this would be 3rd grade, 4th grade, maybe even 5th grade on up in some cases, here's a student guide. Again, this deals with Clover. It has the multiple spelling charts that kids can fill in and take with. It deals with the 10 rules of syllable division. It has that in there. Also in here we're dealing with some prefixes, some suffixes, some root words, some spelling helps. We talk a little bit about parts of speech, tongue twisters, accenting, finding the accent on different syllables. And so those are some things that are in this book. So it's a great resource book for kids to take with them and have readily available as they're studying. Another book, this was written by Gwilda Carlson, Plays and Readers Theater. This basically is choral reading, little plays that older kids can read, working on fluency and comprehension for young readers. Again, all the props, decorations, everything is in the book and clearly explained. Nice tool to get kids active in the classroom. And then finally, we'll close this off with Reading Skills Plus. I left a sticker on this, but this is a consumable workbook that is designed to take kids through the skills to demonstrate, so they can demonstrate whether they know the skill or not. And so the idea is to take them through the book, and basically you do it page for page. This is so easy that there's not even a teacher guide for this thing. So let's just say they get stuck right here. You want to back up a couple of pages and review to make sure they didn't get lucky, and then go back and teach this skill. This tells you they don't know this. And again, all of the skills that they're working on, all the new skills, are dependent upon previous skills learned. So it's very important that you do these in this order that we have them. Once they have this, then they continue on through the book until they fail again. And then you want to back up a couple of pages and review to make sure they didn't get lucky, teach this concept, and move on. Now when we get them to the point where they're failing lesson after lesson after lesson, then go back to that starting point where they started failing consecutively, and that's probably where you can place them in a VoWac program. So they might be at level 2, they might be at level 1, they might be at level 3, I don't know. But a lot of times, rather than poking in the dark and try and figure out how to place kids on what they know or don't know, then you need to find out what their skill sets are. And this is a great book to be able to do that, and that's called Reading Skills Plus. So those are just some of the products that we have that are available if you weren't aware of it. And if you have any questions about these, call the office, ask for John, and I'll explain some of the things and kind of give you the ins and outs of it, and certainly willing to help you out any way that we can. So we'll do another segment on some different products, but thanks for joining me. Appreciate it.